Okay, so what we're going to do then is create a worksheet. So we're going to create worksheet. We'll call this test one. We'll put it in the AO1 sample test folder. Right, I want to conjure up my document. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load in that one there. This one is a PDF. It's got 2 pages to it, and basically select both the pages, select all, got both of them. There's only 5 questions on there. So make my file. It then creates the file. Okay, so now is the time to make it interactive. So at the top here we have a menu with all of the different things you can add a text box in so that they can write, they can type an answer. You can have a drop down box. You can have open answers, matching, so they have to draw a line to match different pairs up, true or false, multiple choice, check boxes, hotspots, check areas, or maths equations, etc. Okay, teacher's text, you can put a bit of text in there if you want as the teacher, and they can put images or draw in there, highlight different words depending on what they want to do. All right, so they've got choice of while they're doing the test. So first thing we've got to do, so with this it's a multiple choice, so they've got one out of the 4 to get right. So don't use the check boxes, use the multiple choice. There's 4 choices, so we click and we've got our 4 little check boxes. So let's position that roughly where we want it and then enlarge it. Okay, so what we've got is we can't see the lines behind, so we make it transparent, and then we've got to work out which answer we want to be correct. So I know that D is the correct answer on that one. So now that I've sized that box up, I can do Control D for duplicate and just drag the next one down to the next, and we've got to work out what the answer is there, and I'm pretty sure it's 12.5. We can then duplicate again, Control D, drag this one down and size it correctly. You can make them as big or as small as you want and fiff around with them as much as you want. So the answer to that one is C, 7.2. Then we come down to the next one, so we want to do Control D to duplicate again. When it's in 4 arrows, bring it down. I mean, that question's a bit blurry, but the numbers are perfect. So that there. So the answer to that one is 20%. Was it? Yeah, it was 1/5, wasn't it? And here we've got another one. So we click in there, we do Control D, and we drag that down to there, and we then size it, and they go as big or as small as you want them. And again, C is the correct answer on that one. Okay, so once we've done that, we then click out. That then saves that into test 1. So we can assign that document then to our learners. So click assignment, and we go for the Not Pro, the TeacherMade, the nice cheap one. Next, they want to log in using their name. I always click on points earned against the points possible, so 14 out of 20 is what they're aiming for, and it gives them the percentage score next to it. Then what information does the student see when they turn in their work? They score and the correct answer, so it will ring the correct ones green and the incorrect ones red. And then what information do the students see when you return their work? Their score and correct answers on individual items. Next, and basically the top two, they can create text boxes and they can draw on the worksheet if they want to, if they've got a pen or some way of doing that. That's great. So we save that. We then are given the URL. We copy that to our clipboard, and then if we go to paste and go, it then brings us to the sheet that the learner will see. So they just click on that link that you sent them in an email or some way, and then they put their name in, click start, and they are faced with this. Move me out of the way. They then all they've got to do then is click on the answers, that one, that one, that one, that's me, I'm done. Oh damn, I got one wrong. So it then marks the sheet, and as you can see, it gives a green around the correct answers and a red around the wrong. I then come out of that, go back to my worksheets, and in my worksheets I can see that Rob got 80%, 4 out of 5. I can then click into that and have a look to see what he did wrong. Ah, he got that percentage one wrong again. He's useless at percentages, but he got all the others right, so well done. So with that in mind, I can return that to the student, and I can then print, save as a PDF. It then prints out the complete test with green and red highlighted on the different questions. I can then save that into the learners folder, into the TeacherMade folder that I've got, and then I can send that to the assessor, and they can use that as part of their phase 3 or their evidence, or just to feed back to the learner to say, look, these are the ones you got wrong, work on the percentages because you got percentages wrong, that sort of thing. Okay, so hopefully that gives you an idea of the things that we can do within TeacherMade. Thank you.